Hello, we've had a customer that's having a bit of trouble getting her soap to colour up, so I've asked her to send it back to us so I can take a look. I've brought this home today just to see what's going on, and I have had a bit of a play, but I've still got it all in her box here. The colour that she's specifically having problems with is the red, so I'm going to use the ones that she sent back. This is the Renascent red dye. And one of the problems that you can have with colouring up your soaps is using enough of the dye to get the colour. She's made this one, which has come out an orange colour, and has said that she's been trying to get it to go red. So I just thought we'd give it a go today and see how it works. So I'm going to take this. This isn't a Renascent base, and that's what I thought the problem may be. Sometimes they're different bases, but they really should work fairly well together. I'm just going to use a silicone cup to melt it in because I only need a little bit. Give the soap dye a really good shake. And just, if you can have a look, I'm going to add a little bit more than we usually would just to see if we can get it to colour up, but any quantity should do. We might have another go with a smaller quantity. Now I'm going to put that in the microwave for say 15 seconds, and we'll see how that goes. If you're using a particularly white soap base and you really want it to colour up a bit better, think of adding a drop of red dye into a glass of water. It goes quite red. Think of also dropping a drop of red dye into a glass of milk, and it will go a pinky colour. So one of the ways that you can get your soap to colour up a little bit better is to add a tiny drop of clear to it. Now this one hasn't quite melted, so I'll pop it back in, but I'll give you a look at how it is right now. So you can see it's already melting through pinky colour, but it'll come out red. And let's just pop that back in for another 5 seconds to melt it back down. So if you've got a soap base that you're using that's a white Melton soap base and you need it to colour up even more darkly, just cut it with a little bit of your clear soap so that you're getting that nice depth of colour. Now let's stir this really well because we want the colour to go all the way through it. And you can see we've got quite a nice red colour. I think I won't use a mould for this one. I think I'll just pop that to set, and we'll come back in a few minutes and see how it is once we pop it out. The soap's been sitting for about 10 minutes and it's set quite well now, so we'll pop it out of this mould and have a look at the colour. And so here you can see the before colour and the after colour with the red dye. So judging by this, what I suspect may have happened is that the customer hasn't quite used enough of the red dye. A few more drops and you can see it colours up quite nicely in a red. So in summary, if you're needing to get some good colours into your soap, this one may have just had half a drip of red or just a really small amount. I'm not quite sure why she's getting this orange colour. I think it was a goat's milk base that she's used, but as you can see we've used the exact same soap base and just added a bit more red to it. So if you're needing to get those real intensities in your colour, use a little bit more of your dyes than you have been doing, or alternatively, if it's going into a really white soap, like a goat's milk soap, or you've added some titanium dioxide, so it's a really white soap, you can cut it 1/3 white with 2/3 clear, or 50-50, and you'll find that by doing it that way, you'll get a lot more intensity in your colour.